I am Malcolm Brand, and this is Psychotronic Cinema. Tonight's feature, A Frankenstein Meets the Space Monster from 1965, directed by Robert Gaffney. This feature has brilliant intro music, sort of a Ryoji Aikida then turns into radiophonic workshop vibe. And be on the lookout for the line, and now, maximum energy. I don't think I know what that means. Look for the great scene where the robot freezes mid-sentence. He freezes on a very creepy grin. And then later in the film, there's a great line. He might turn into a Frankenstein. You see, the operative word, Frankenstein, and you see, it's funny, because his name is Frank. This film is slightly Mars needs women, but it's funny that the qualifications for breeding is if you can lift your arms over your head. That's kind of a low bar, if you ask me. The music in this feature is stellar. Who did it? George Garret. But for now, let's consult the Oracle.
Frankenstein meets the space monster. Don't miss. It's the worst. The evil but beautiful Princess Marcuzan and her bald, effeminate dwarf assistant Nadir arrive in Puerto Rico to kidnap women to use in repopulating their dying planet. Meanwhile, Frank, an American astronaut who is actually an android, crash lands near the aliens. He becomes Frankenstein, a crazed killer with only half a face. While wildly go-going girls are kidnapped from a poolside party, scientists track down Frank and a rock combo plays hits like That's the Way It's Got to Be. The rewired Frank battles the horrible alien mutant Mull and rescues the kidnapped Earth girls. Lots of rock music, stock footage, and laughs. Filmed in Puerto Rico. The actors are mostly New Yorkers, with James Kerman, star of Poltergeist and Pathmart television commercials, David Kerman, and Nancy Marshall.
continue to hear a modulated hydrogen frequency signal of 21 centimeters, Princess.
What does that mean?
We're not quite certain, Princess, but it is definitely the same signal we have been following since we left our planet. The source of the signals is the planet that we are observing on the telescanner now. These transmissions indicate some intelligent life.
Let us move in for a closer look.
The spectrographic probe indicates that the atmosphere is suitable to sustain us.
Prepare for a landing. We will see. Instruct the landing party to wear pressure suits and breathing apparatus.
Aha! They have launched a missile attack. It may be aimed at us.
Destroy the missile.
Yes, Princess. Focus full force field at 090 degrees, range 700. And now, maximum energy.
What do we do if this guy fouls up today, Professor Steele?
General, we've checked everything out. I'm absolutely confident that nothing can go wrong.
I hope so. Now, we'll have to try it your way. We've already lost 3 boosters in a row. How are you doing, Miss Grant? How much longer before we reach the Space Center, Sergeant?
About 5 minutes, sir.
Be late with the story, but the latest word is that there's going to be a new man. I'm hanging up. They just walked in. General, sir, is it true that we heard that there's going to be a new man chosen?
Gentlemen, take your seats. Gentlemen, please take your seats and the press conference will begin. Thank you, thank you. Gentlemen, we've just returned from our last meeting with our science advisors, and I'm happy to report that the launch is ready to go on schedule. The countdown will begin at 0800 tomorrow.
And now, gentlemen, I want to introduce the astronaut chosen for this mission, Colonel Frank Saunders. Colonel Saunders will answer any questions that you might have. Frank?
Dr. Steele is an optimist. What he means is I'll try to answer your questions.
Colonel, aren't you just a little concerned about making a trip of 49 million miles alone? And when you do get to Mars, do you still expect to be alone, or do you expect to find other life?
I'm completely trained and ready for this mission. I'm not concerned. Now, fear is either physiological or the result of ignorance and superstition. I'm in good physical condition, and I haven't had the time to get superstitious. On the basis of all available data, it would be impossible to determine conclusively whether or not there is life on Mars. That's one of the things I expect to find out.
Colonel, we understand that the radio telescope located on the downrange island complex has been receiving signals in answer to their transmissions, which may be from either another civilization or from the space vehicle itself.
These signals could come from several sources. There's been no official agreement as to their origin, nor has there been anything to prove that they were sent by other intelligent beings.
Colonel, how did you get picked for this project? Aren't there more experienced astronauts available?
My career in the military prior to this mission was in test flight operations. Now, as I understand it, all the data on available test pilots was fed into a computer, and the results seem to indicate that I am the most likely candidate. Of course, I'm proud and happy to have been chosen, but I make it a rule never to question the decisions of my superiors.
Colonel, I've been covering the space program for quite a long time, yet prior to today, I never even heard of you. How do you explain that?
I guess I'm the shy type.
Colonel? Colonel?
Gentlemen, the Colonel wasn't kidding. He really is shy. Well, it's been a long day and we're all rather tired.
Gentlemen, this press conference is concluded. Let's all clear the room now. Drinks at the office. Proper on me. Plenty of phones there, too.
Prepare for examination. Gloves. Quickly. Karen, get me the silica gel. I'm afraid we've still got a problem with the humidity in this atmosphere.
Dr. Steele, I've been against this project from the beginning.
I know you have, and I know that you are not alone.
You have friends in high places, and science is supposed to have all the answers. But this has got to work. If it fails, I assure you, you won't have any friends, and I'm not going to take a fall.
It's not going to fail, not after we've come this far. We have here, for all practical purposes, a normal human being created out of normal parts, transplanted, except for his synthetic skin and the electronic sensory control system, of course. But the significant factor here is that we can control him with this simple mechanism. His brain can record the data that we need and transmit it to us.
He's a remarkable creation, all right. I don't understand why. We have plenty of men, good men, who are willing to risk their lives in space exploration.
Exactly, risk their lives. Well, why risk one? We can learn all we need to know about extended space travel without the loss of a solitary life. That's the whole point, General. Besides that, we don't have to contend with the possibility of human error.
Yeah, that's fine, Steele. But what if the machine breaks? Or something goes wrong with his brain?
Frankenstein meets the space monster. We'll return in a moment.
Basketball at Indiana University for over 80 years has enjoyed a great tradition. A big part of that tradition is outstanding fan support. I know that through the 14 years that I've been coaching here. And a big and growing part of our tradition is women's basketball under Mary Alice Jeremiah. I really enjoy what she and her girls do, and I think you will too. Come watch them play.
The Women Hoosiers take on Northwestern Sunday, February the 10th at 2 p.m.
Announcing a great new team. Bedding Liquidators and International Sleep Shops have teamed up to form America's greatest sleep chain. 30 to 75% off brand bedding, no payments, no interest for 3 months. You can buy a mattress and box springs for only $38 each. When it comes to bedding in Indianapolis, no one beats our selection or our prices. 5502 East 82nd, US 31 South Greenwood, 4851 West 38, 8252 East Washington, and our giant superstore at 1934 North Shadeland.
Coming up in February on the 8 p.m. movie, Donald Sutherland is the Needle, Hitler's top undercover agent. If he gets through, thousands will die in Normandy.
Catch him or kill him.
Understood.
The wars come down to the two of us.
Kate Nelligan is the only one who can stop him in the commercial television premiere of The Eye of the Needle. James Caan is a sailor out to relax on Liberty.
Tell you what, I'll play you one for $50.
Then he meets Marcia Mason.
What's the matter with you? What kind of mother are you?
If I give up, what kind am I? Be here.
Spend a different sort of evening with Cinderella Liberty. It's a love story.
It's a dirty job.
You look like a Skid Row blood donor.
But somebody's got to do it.
Why me?
And these crack detectives are hot on the trail of a deadly dog napper.
I'll pay you a little each month until you have it.
Ransom on the installment plan?
Two cops thrown together by fate, bound together by love. Only one thing stood in the way of a perfect romance.
If I'm interrupting anything, I can go back outside.
Robert Foxworth, Paula Prentice, and Harry Dean Stanton star in the commercial television premiere of The Black Marble.
Stay right here for all the fabulous films of February on the Indiana Movie Station, WTTV Channel 4. Now, back to more excitement with Frankenstein meets the Space Monster.
checking high level light.
You are go. Order systems. Go. Range operations. Go. All pre-start panel lights are correct. The ready light is on. Eject umbilical. Oil evacuate.
Umbilical clear.
All recorders to fast. T-minus 18 seconds and counting engine start.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Great day for the United States of America, ladies and gentlemen.
Beautiful, Adam. Let's hope your creation doesn't fall apart.
Still got a few miles to go, General.
The Earthship has just been launched and is headed directly toward our sector.
Do you suppose that they have seen us at this altitude, Dr. Nadir?
The probability is low, Princess. We have kept our anti-radar detection at full force.
Let us not take any chances. Commence attack plan on the Earthship.
Yes, Princess. Focus full force field at 090 degrees, range 700.
We did it, Adam. We've proven again that science and the military can accomplish the impossible.
And now, maximum energy.
Great American space. Culmination. There seems to be something wrong here. We have lost the picture portion of our program.
This is General Bowers. What's going on? Clear all frequencies from further traffic.
Rocket Control Central. Yes, Colonel.
Mayflower 2, Mayflower 2. This is General Bowers. Over.
This is Mayflower 2. Malfunction in all electrical systems. Request permission to abort. Rocket out of control. All systems, no go. I repeat, all systems, no go.
Use emergency escape equipment. Over. Mayflower 2, Mayflower 2.
Has ejected.
Pilot? They have pilots on the missiles? You fool! That obviously was not a missile, but a spaceship. If they have sighted us, all of our plans will be endangered.
We have lost him.
Find him. Find him and destroy.
We must land immediately. Stations for landing. Fire retro rockets. Activate pressure equalizer. Landing pods down.
return to Frankenstein Meets the Space Monster right after this.
Now it all comes down to this. Saturday night, February 23rd at the Hoosier Dome. United Sports present the Grand National Motor Spectacular. Ground pounding, mud slinging, the ultimate adventure, the Hot Rod Truck Mud Racing National Championship. See the world's first jet-powered mud racer, Silver Eagle. Same night, see the souped-up four-wheel Odysseys and three-wheel ATCs and head-to-head championship racing. Plus the Truck Demolition Derby, show truck competition, the Mud Bike Dash for cash, Human Bomb and Car Mud League, and the battle of two monster car crushers. The roof of the Hoosier Dome is coming off.
Tuesday night, Valerie Bertinelli and Timothy Hutton are falling in love. Be there for their young love, first love. Tuesday's 8 p.m. movie on Channel 4.
It's gonna be a good night with red and white. We're on the bingo. We're on the bingo. We're on the bingo. We're on the bingo.
The Northwestern Wildcats host the Indiana Hurricane Hoosiers Saturday at 9 here on WTTV Channel 4.
Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. UNICEF helps millions of the world's children in their struggle for survival. Children who need food, medicine, and clean water. This is John Denver to remind you to open your heart to a child on Valentine's Day. Give a child a chance. Give a child a smile. Sunshine almost always makes me smile.
Bedding liquidators and international sleep shops have teamed up to form America's greatest sleep chain. Name brand bedding, 30 to 75% off at any one of our 5 convenient locations.
Frankenstein Meets the Space Monster now returns.
The electronic sensor indicates the patrolmen in the vicinity. They should return momentarily. Shall I initiate preliminary pre-takeoff procedures?
Wait until they return. Then we will initiate takeoff procedures and proceed with the optimum pollinization study as scheduled.
Very well, Princess. I'll notify the crew. If we resume operations today, we will not have lost much time.
What has happened here?
We found him in this condition, Your Highness. There was no sign of the fugitive astronaut. We returned immediately with our comrade to receive further orders.
He seems alive.
He is alive, Your Highness, but badly wounded. He will require immediate treatment.
Is he able to talk? We must know if he is able to talk. We must know if the fugitive has escaped.
He is unconscious. But from what he told us, it would seem that the fugitive was badly wounded and has little chance of escape.
If he was so badly wounded, how could he have attacked our patrolmen? Did you search the area? Did you see anyone? Was there no sign of life anywhere?
Enough, Nadir. This is a clear case of failure. If the fugitive was able to inflict such damage on the patrol, he may be capable of escape.
But that can ruin our plans. We cannot complete phase 1 of our survey or any part of our plans if we are detected.
This is absurd. After all the reconnaissance work we have completed without successful detection, now to be forced into this position. In the past, we have always dealt with intruders easily. But now, So close to success. To have this happen.
What are your orders, Princess? Shall we call in the rest of the patrols and take off?
We cannot. We must commence phase 2 immediately.
But we have not completed the survey yet. What if this area does not prove...
We have no choice. I will talk to our men on the communicator.
May we take this man in for treatment now, Princess?
No. We will make an example of him. There can be no more failures. Bring him to Mull.
A double feature to the moving pig go. If your baby wants a lolly, buy a 1 or even 2. Stop that. There is one thing you can do. Put your arms around her, hold her
The communicator is ready, Princess. The men are alerted and waiting your words.
Of course, you all know why we left our planet home so suddenly. As a result of the recent atomic war, it was determined unfit for further habitation, at least until the radiation level decreases. You can consider yourselves fortunate to have been chosen for this crew. In case you don't know how fortunate you are, I will let Dr. Nadir tell you what is happening to those left behind.
The lucky ones are dead. Of the others, some will go mad. The others will slowly rot away and die in gradual agony. We have won the war. We are the sole survivors. It belongs to us. But it means that we are extinct as a race, unless, of course, we can find some good breeding stock and repopulate our planet.
We have won the war, but we have no women. We have come here to this planet for one purpose only, to acquire breeding stock to repopulate our planet. We have been placed in danger of detection by the recent failure of one of our patrols. And as a consequence, we must immediately begin phase 2 of our plan, capture of the Earthwomen.
We've lost him.
Sorry.
I don't know why we're doing all this.
Well, it could be him. He could be out there somewhere, wandering around, hurt.
You mean defective, inoperative?
I know he's not human, but he's capable of experiencing pain. He could be suffering.
What we've been picking up could be normal electronic interference from any number of possible sources.
Our last contact was at liftoff plus 202. At that point, it had already been traveling 1,500 miles. None of the downrange picket ships or island stations have reported any contact. The odds are 1,000,000 to 1 you'll never see your boy again. Let's all get some sleep so we can write a good report in the morning.
What if everything except the energy level, all the data communication, all the electronic memory were destroyed?
Well, then he'd be a blank. An astro-robot without a control system. Oh, he could feel and experience things, but he wouldn't know anything. His instinct would be to try to connect with his master control. Of course, we don't know how much damage has been done to the physical machinery, but he wouldn't know where to go. He might wander for days, mobile but aimless.
What would he do?
I don't know. It would depend on what had happened to him. If he'd had any bad experiences, he might react violently out of his built-in self-preservation unit. Anything could happen.
What you're saying is that he could turn into a Frankenstein.
General Bowers. Is there positive identification? Let me know when anything more comes in. Right. They found the capsule in Puerto Rico. There was no one in it. We've also gotten reports that there was some violence in the area by someone who they said was wearing something that looked like a spacesuit.
Those signals must be Frank after all. But what are those reports of violence?
Just a moment. The reports are incomplete. We'll have more details when we get to the airport. We're leaving for San Juan tonight.
Frankenstein meets the space monster. We'll be right back.
Attention viewers, please have a pencil and paper ready to be included in the following national advertising test campaign. Viewers of this station are invited to receive a nationally distributed brand name 35mm camera featuring imported optics for the unheard of price of only $19.88. 35mm cameras sell for as much as $300 in department stores. Due to the nature of this campaign, we are not disclosing the brand name of this fine camera on the air. This is not a toy or an Instamatic type, but a true 35mm camera which also makes a fine gift. Its state-of-the-art features include a 40mm fixed focus lens, direct film advance, hot shoe contact for flash, leatherette carrying case, and wrist strap, complete instructions for simple operation, and most important, a full 1-year limited warranty. Because we wish to ensure their even test distribution, this offer may not be available in stores and may be withdrawn at any time. Only 2 cameras per household will be permitted. This is a direct-to-the-consumer offer and not open to dealers. Only credit card and prepaid orders will be accepted. Viewers who wish to receive this fine camera, please stand by with a pencil and paper.
For MasterCard and Visa orders only, no CODs. Call toll-free 1-800-453-1600. That's 1-800-453-1600. Or send 1988 plus $385, postage and handling to camera. Box 27444, Indianapolis, Indiana 46217.
Monday night, Natalie Wood is Daisy Clover.
Wish me luck. I'm going to make a noise in the world.
streaking through life like a hare with the hounds after you. And they are after you, dear heart, you know.
You don't cost me money, you make it!
Look inside Daisy Clover, Monday's 8 p.m. movie on WTTV Channel 4. Let's return to Frankenstein meets the Space Monster.
Bring the captive girl in. I want to inspect her myself.
Yes, Princess.
I understand that this is a good specimen, Nadir. I hope so. We have no more time for failures.
I saw her myself. I feel you will be pleased, Princess.
Come toward me. Now, move back. Turn around. Raise your arms to your side. Now, over your head. Now, lower your arms. Very good. We have done well, Nadir.
I am pleased, Princess. You are satisfied.
I will be satisfied when we have enough more like her to commence phase 3. Place all available men into this operation, commencing at 1800 hours.
As you remember, we found the car in the trees, parked, apparently unmolested. Picnic trips were over here. But the most interesting thing we found was over here.
Dr. Steele, I'd like you to explain this to me.
Like the sort of specimens we picked up around Los Alamos.
May I use your radio to call headquarters? I want to advise defense to take this matter under our sole supervision.
It is radioactive. But, Adam, what is it?
Well, it was sand. Now it's glass, fused together by some enormous concentrated heat. But what I can't understand is what that has to do with Frank.
It couldn't have anything to do with Frank, Adam.
We're going to find him somewhere down here.
We'll have the situation under control soon. We've spotted that creation of yours. If he gives us any trouble, we'll bring you back to pieces.
Adam, Frank has become so real to me that I can't bear the thought of his being hurt. Please, let's just get started.
Karen, nobody's going to destroy 10 years of my life's work. Up on it.
without you, dear. Need you, need. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh,
Frankenstein Meets the Space Monster will return in a moment.
When I got out of high school, it was tough finding a good job. Everyone said, sure, we'd love to hire you, but you don't have any experience, no skills, no job. Sorry, kid. Then I heard about Lincoln Tech.
There's a better way to live. Bob found it with Lincoln Tech Automotive Training. You can do it too.
I always liked working with my hands, working on my car, but I didn't know enough to go out and get a job as a mechanic. And you just can't pick up mechanics on the street anymore. Nowadays, you need training.
Get the automotive and diesel mechanics training you need at Lincoln Technical Institute. Call 800-331-1000 for our free booklet. 800-331-1000.
So I enrolled in Lincoln Tech because I wanted better training, because I wanted a better life. At Lincoln Tech, you get plenty of hands-on training using the latest diagnostic and repair equipment. Professional technicians give you the solid skills that employers want.
Get the automotive and diesel mechanic skills you need at Lincoln Technical Institute. Call 800-331-1000 for our free booklet. 800-331-1000.
I got the experience. I got the skills. Then I heard, congratulations, you've got the job.
You ever seen one of these things?
Oh, sure, Dad. That's one of the new computer engine control systems. Here, let me show you how it works. Thanks to Lincoln Tech, I can fix things some guys never even heard of. And my boss knows that, too.
If you like working on cars and trucks, Lincoln Tech hands-on training can help you get a career as an automotive or diesel truck technician. Call 800-331-1000 for our free booklet.
Lincoln Tech training got me where I am today.
Living a better life.
You said it.
A better life. A better job. Better training. Check it out. Lincoln Tech can help you get the automotive career you want. Call 800-331-1000 for our free booklet. There could be a better life waiting for you at Lincoln Tech. Call now, 800-331-1000.
I can do that.
Bedding liquidators and international sleep shops have teamed up to form America's greatest sleep chain. Name brand bedding, 30 to 75% off at any one of our 5 convenient locations.
Now, back to more excitement with Frankenstein Meets the Space Monster.
The direction is changing, but the intensity keeps on increasing. I'm sure we're right on his path.
Do you think we're far?
No, the intensity is increasing too rapidly. Unless he starts moving, I feel sure we'll be all right. Are you ready?
Ready.
Let's go. Yes, Karen, he's nearby. This way. The signal's very strong now. Wait a minute. Should be right down there. Come on. That's where he's got to be.
Look, there's a cave here.
Frank, can you hear me? Frank, can you hear me? Frank, put your hands down. Down, hands down, Frank. That's right, Frank. Okay. Put him down. Put him down gently.
return to Frankenstein Meets the Space Monster right after this.
You help us, we'll help you save a lot of money. We've got over $2 million of inventory to cut way back by March 1st in the darndest tax sale in town at Dodge City West. Like K-cars as low as $169 a month. A wide selection of caravans, all reduced. Pickups from $59.94. Chargers as low as $132 a month. No wonder we're fast becoming the leading Dodge dealer in the state. You will pay less difference, and we'd like to prove it to you at Dodge City West, 38th Street south of Lafayette Square.
Whitman's Valentine Hearts from People's Drugstores. A heartwarming way to say I love you to a sweetheart or a friend, and every mother for all she's been. People's has all of Whitman's delicious Valentine chocolates and the new musical hearts that play Love Me Tender. For beautiful cards and gifts, plush animals, fragrances, and more, come to People's, your Valentine store.
Starving Artist Group Emergency Liquidation Art Sale for one day only. Save up to 50%. Huge sofa-size original oil paintings from $19. Smaller paintings from $3. Thousands of beautiful original oil paintings by professional artists. Absolutely no painting over $39. Starving Artist quality at rock-bottom Starving Artist prices.
Starving Artist Group Art Sale, this Sunday only. Holiday Inn North, I-465 and US 421. Holiday Inn I-70 East, 21st and Shadeland, noon to 5 p.m.
Announcing a great new team. Bedding Liquidators and International Sleep Shops have teamed up to form America's greatest sleep chain. 30 to 75% off brand bedding, no payments, no interest for 3 months. You can buy a mattress and box springs for only $38 each. When it comes to bedding in Indianapolis, no one beats our selection or our prices. 5502 East 82nd, US 31 South Greenwood, 4851 West 38th, 8252 East Washington, and our giant superstore at 1934 North Shadeland.
Frankenstein Meets the Space Monster now returns.
General Bowers.
General, we just received a Twix from Washington.
What's that?
Alert all local forces, Puerto Rico, for Operation Area San Juan. They're asking us for full military support because...
Oh, no. I don't buy that, Colonel. Sounds like an ordinary brush fire action to me.
There are reports of gunfire and unusual civilians.
Probably Castro in that bunch.
8 missing persons. All women, it says here. At least 3 casualties, General. Also, radioactive materials found. And this is Code 24, General. Code 24.
All right. I'll have all forces in action immediately. This is General Bowers speaking. Get me Sink Land Fleet.
Alert all forces. Area San Juan, Puerto Rico. Code emergency. Code emergency.
Just can't wait for Karen. Careful. But don't try to talk anymore. Just be quiet and follow me. Karen shouldn't be very far.
safe. I wonder where Karen is now.
I think she's had enough, Princess. Let me see if she has any other Earth devices in her satchel.
You were from outer space. That's the spaceship that they came here in. That's why Karen didn't get back to the cave. Now, look, I think they've got Karen prisoner on that spaceship. You've got to stay here and keep watch over things until I get help from General Bowers. You do that, Frank? All right. Good luck, Frank. Got a telephone? No. A telephone. Telephone. Hello? A telephone. Telephone. El telefono! Thank you.
"33rd Commo Detachment, Lieutenant Denny speaking."
Listen, I've got to get word immediately to General Bowers.
No, it can't be done, sir.
Why?
Because General Bowers is out on Project Mayflower.
I know that. That's exactly why I've got to get this message to him. Now, look, you tell him that Dr. Adam Steele is reporting that he has sighted a spaceship 2 miles northeast of coordinates D1 and 18.
I don't know, sir. I don't know whether I can relay a message like that or not. Nobody would believe it.
You will have to believe me. I know that it sounds fantastic. Spaceship. I repeat, spaceship.
All right, sir. If you insist, I'll relay the message to him.
Hurry.
Yes, sir. Bird Dog 1, Bird Dog 1, this is Commo 3, over.
This is Bird Dog 1, over.
Bird Dog 1, I have an urgent message from Adam Steele for General Bowers. Priority 1, over.
This is Bird Dog 1 to Commo 3. What is your message? Over.
Adam Steele says he has found a spaceship.
Spaceship? Is that the message?
That's right, a spaceship. At coordinates D118.
Well, he's right below me. I'll relay the message. Over now. This Bird Dog 1 calling Red Hook. Urgent message for General Bowers from Adam Steele. Do you read me?
Turn this Jeep around. Red Hook to base. Red Hook to base. Scramble the jets.
Red alert. Scramble all jets. Scramble all jets.
Objective with full offensive strength.
Frankenstein meets the space monster. We'll be right back.
Do you know anyone who eats grapefruit that doesn't lose weight?
Nature's best-kept weight loss secret is now ours. The Grapefruit 45 diet to help shed pound after pound of unwanted fat.
It's sweeping the country. Grapefruit 45 and a fat-burning plan that won't let you down.
A fat burner plan.
I want to lose weight. I lose up to 1 pound a day.
I've lost more weight on the Grapefruit 45 plan than anything else I've ever tried. And I eat delicious foods 3 times a day.
Yes, you can actually eat delicious foods and still lose pound after pound quickly and safely.
Apparently, the secret's in the Grapefruit 45 plan, which helps speed up the fat-burning process.
Dramatic weight loss starts when the Grapefruit 45 plan triggers the fat-burning process.
I take a Grapefruit 45 pill a few minutes before each meal.
There's no way I'll eat grapefruit 3 times a day. Grapefruit 45 makes it easy.
And best of all, I really haven't had to change my eating habits. The Grapefruit 45 plan keeps me full.
I lost 35 pounds and kept it off.
30 pounds in just over 30 days. My results may not be typical, but I'll take them anyway.
Look, after work, I have a few beers, put on a little weight. There's no way I'm eating grapefruit for lunch. This little fat burner plan does the trick.
Grapefruit 45 diet.
Fat burner plan.
The fat burner.
Up to 1 pound a day.
And eat delicious foods, too.
The fat burner. Speeds up the fat-burning process.
What would you rather have 3 times a day, this or this?
The Grapefruit 45 plan and our guarantee to lose weight fast without going hungry or your money back.
the Fat Burner Plan.
There's never been anything like a Grapefruit 45 weight loss plan to burn pound after pound of unwanted fat. It can be the last weight loss program you'll ever need, and we guarantee results with our unique money-back offer. To save COD fees, have your credit card ready and call toll-free 1-800-453-9300 or send $19.95 to Fat Burner, Box 15, Carlsbad, California, 92008, or call 1-800-453-9300 now.
Think spring. Call or visit Jane Tillery Interiors today and have your home or office redesigned for spring. Jane Tillery Interiors, 881-6870.
Let's return to Frankenstein Meets the Space Monster.
Frank, it's me. Frank. It's all right, it's me.
This is Bravo High. I am nearing the objective. -2 miles. Calling Red Hook for instructions.
Bravo High, Bravo High. This is Red Hook. Go ahead.
I've sighted the objective.
Is there anyone near the ship?
Negative. There was activity, but the area's clear now.
Very well. Try a rocket barrage and report results immediately.
they cannot do any damage to our ship.
We must take off immediately. They have nuclear weapons, and if they use them, we are finished.
Shall we go, Nadir?
We must leave immediately.
What were the results of the last strike?
General Bowers, you're not trying to destroy that spaceship.
What are you...
I'm absolutely convinced that Karen and at least 2 other women are aboard that spaceship.
General, you got to stop that attack immediately.
Captain, get Bravo High and tell them to cease fire immediately.
Bravo High. Orders are to cease fire. Stop the attack.
We'll walk in the rain if you really care to. We'll do everything that lovers do, two by two, to have and to hold you. This I've often told you I love you. Yes, I do. Adore you and tell you what's more, you're everything. Breath